Hello everyone and welcome to AEW Dark. I'm Excalibur, joined as always by the human suplex machine Taz, and now let's throw it down to the third member of our broadcast booth, Tasha Gonzalez.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing 175 pounds, Serpentico.
No love for Luther. Luther's in the house. Let's give a little shout out to Luther. Luther, not Luther, Luther. Serp. He's got his own fan club, Serp.
You see,
I never knew Serpentico. Excalibur, Serp? What are we doing here?
Serp.
I love it.
That's what you do when you have some soup. You serp it.
You serp it. Look at Luther looking like shades of a very massive Ringo Starr with those glasses.
Luther's in great shape, man.
He is. He looks great. All kidding aside, he definitely is in fine fickle, as we say in the UK.
That's we.
And his opponent, from Long Island, New York, weighing 185 pounds, representing the Dark Order, Jon Silver.
Jon Silver and Serpentico to kick us off here tonight on AEW Dark. And Silver, of course, coming up this Friday night on a special live edition of AEW Rampage at 10/9 Central on TNT. Johnson. Oh, he just stole that guy's action figure. He stole. Oh no!
Oh, that's horrible.
Okay.
He pulled a Nemeth. He pulled a Ryan Nemeth.
Well, Jon Silver will be teaming up with Alex Reynolds in number 10 to take on Orange Cassidy and the Best Friends in the Rampage final of the AEW World Trios Championship Tournament this Friday night. And Luther having fits with Serp over there.
Yeah, Serp. I love it. I smell a new T-shirt for Serpentico. Serp. Oh, it's great. And he's just drinking a big Slurpee. You know, could you imagine? How awesome would it be? Did you hear those trumpets? Did you just hear trumpets? No? Okay. Did you?
No, that was.
God, I think that
was
the chair shots are catching up to me.
The elephant that's inside the truck. You trumpeted into your headset.
Look at that big shoulder block by the man with the massive rear delts and massive biceps, Johnny Hungy.
Serpentico, the leapfrog over the top, rolls through. Cartwheel by Silver, and the drop kick takes down Serpentico. Whose house? Serp's house.
So, you are the man. Whose house? Poor Swerve. Now Swerve's going to beat up Serp.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. Jon Silver.
You don't see Silver do a Beal much, but I'll tell you what, it was impressive.
A very impressive Beal, and I think somewhere Swerve Strickland very happy with what he's seeing because Serpentico getting thrown pillar to post.
One more. Wow, it's almost like when Keith Lee's done, we've seen those giant Beals on Isaiah Cassidy. Almost, oh, wow.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen!
Wow.
Luther. Strong words from Luther.
Well, you don't have to worry about Luther. You don't have to worry about Luther taking your job ever with that voice, bro. Don't worry about that.
Oh, now look at Serpentico rain it down.
See that?
Right hands. In that exchange, Mike Posey almost got completely obliterated. He almost put himself between Jon Silver and Luther.
But Mike Posey's a pure rule specialist. He's ready for any kind of action at any time. Look at this, ripping the beard apart.
Again, that would be wow. That would be a yellow card in a pure rules match.
That's fair, true. And Jon Silver, he uses a lot of beard wax in his beard, so there's probably a lot of oil substance on the hands of Serpentico right now.
Which I mean, that could Luther to the right of our broadcast position is just having a fit. Cover here, too. No.
I thought it was you yelling. That's how you wrestle. I thought that was you.
I am studying to be a ventriloquist. I've been trying to throw my voice.
Well, with the damn mask, I can't tell if you're throwing your voice. But Silver's fighting back.
Serpentico, a sledgehammer across the shoulder blades of Jon Silver. And Taz, how would this affect Jon Silver's mentality headed into that Rampage final, the World Trios Tag Team Tournament, if he lost here?
Definitely. It would definitely lose a lot of momentum for the Dark Order if Silver would lose this match, but I like his chances against Serp, even though Serpentico was looking good. Well, he was looking good until he just knocked himself out with a headbutt.
And now, just right hands being exchanged by both men. But Silver I'm not sure Serpentico wants to get into a firefight with John Silver.
Yeah, no, Silva's definitely built for power.
A clothesline, the second one. Serpentico back up to his feet, but John Silver stays on him. And the back body drop.
Johnny Hungry with the big double biceps. He's all intense right there. Go get him, Silva.
Serpentico calling for...
Hi-ho, Silva. Wow, 1941.
Oh, great counter by John Silver, but Serpentico able to kick out.
Imagine someone just going through the internet and they fall upon us here and they hear me going, hi-ho, Silva.
Yeah, they skipped to 5.5 minutes into this YouTube video for some reason. Serpentico, the backslide, but he didn't get the other arm, and that allowed Silver to roll through, land the kicks, and now John Silver with Serpentico on his shoulders, taking for a ride. The spin doctor. Silver covers, 2, 3.
Winner of this match, John Silver.
Luther is sweatier than John Silver, and John Silver just wrestled, and Luther was just at ringside.
That's a good point. Yeah, no, Luther's like out of gas right now and he didn't even wrestle. That's a good point.
Well, John Silver picking up the win here tonight in our opening contest.
Well, here we go, Excalibur. Some action in the ladies division. Diamante collides with the ever-tough Charlotte Renegade. So, Diamante's got to be careful because the sister of Charlotte will be in the corner, and they are identical twins, Excalibur, which means they look the same.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Robin Renegade from Dayton, Ohio, Charlotte Renegade.
I don't know if they're identical, Taz. They look very similar, but I would say they look identical. Like you and I look identical.
That's true, under the mask. That's a great point. You shouldn't have stooched it off, but under the mask, you look exactly like me. I mean, I wish you would have told people that. But the Renegade twins, we can agree to disagree, Excalibur. Wouldn't be the first time, but these ladies are identical twins, like identical. Like identical, like it's like a spitting image. They're identical. I mentioned they're identical twins. They're identical.
And her opponent, from Miami, Florida, Diamante.
Diamante and Charlotte Renegade set to go one-on-one here tonight. And before this match starts, we want to remind everybody that you still have a chance to join us in Chicago for All Out Week tomorrow, Wednesday, August 31st at the Now Arena for AEW Dynamite. Friday, September 2nd for AEW Rampage, and then Sunday, September 4th for All Out Live on pay-per-view. The 3-event combo package are still available right now at AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com, but they won't last for long.
Well, here we go. Renegade, Diamante, let's do it. So we got a height advantage right there. Yeah, sorry, height advantage for Renegade, but Diamante has a lower center of gravity, which could add more power, Excalibur, as you know.
Charlotte with the shove, but Diamante, the arm drag, catches Charlotte creeping in twice, and Charlotte trying to, she was trying to turn the corner, but then instead rolled back, and now Diamante hammers her with an elbow strike to the jaw. Diamante, the Tijeras, takes Charlotte down, and Charlotte in the corner.
She's coming in for something, Diamante.
Ooh! Running uppercut in the corner. And now Diamante, ooh, the drop kick to the back. 1, 2, no. Charlotte able to kick out.
Yeah, Charlotte right there really got popped hard, and Diamante staying on her opponent even though she kicked out. And Diamante's got to be aware of Robin on the outside, though, because you never know. They do, the Renegades, they do some sketchy stuff.
Yeah, we've seen them in Renegades engage in some chicanery from time to time, just like that big blindside shot from Robin Renegade. And Stephon Smith, he didn't see it, but he saw Robin on the ring apron, so he's got to have his head on a swivel at all times.
No, he does, and it's tough. I know I was part of the referee meeting earlier today, And they were talking about that. You got to be careful when the Renegade Twins are in the ring singly. It could get sketchy, you know? I'm in those meetings.
Now Charlotte, fisherman suplex. Nice bridge there, too. No. Diamante able to kick out.
Are you wondering why, as the lead color analyst in this company and in the world, I'm in the referee meeting? Do you even care why I'm in the meeting?
Because the coffee maker is in their room?
Correct. So someone told you. That's exactly it. Correct. That's exactly it.
Oh, Diamante.
Oh, jeez. Man.
Diamante.
What the hell?
I think it was supposed to be a Hurricane Rana, but it ended up like a leg drop. But nonetheless, Diamante now regains the advantage. And Charlotte, German suplex.
Yeah, going for another one here.
A second one, Diamante hanging on.
And there's Robin. She's on the apron.
Robin needs to be careful or else she's going to get kicked out. And, oh, no.
Man.
She needs to be careful or else she's going to hit her sister in the face, which she did. And now Diamante, the third German suplex. And Diamante, the code red. 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match, Diamante.
Well, Diamante able to survive the outside interference and pick up the win. The twin magic backfiring on the Renegade sisters, and Diamante takes advantage, scores a victory here at Dark.
Tomorrow on TBS.
I am professional wrestling.
Everyone is ready to explode on the last Dynamite before All Out. Bryan Danielson looks for revenge on Jake Hager, and it's the Trios quarterfinal. United Empire battle it out with the Elite. AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, live tomorrow at 8 on TBS.
Up next here on AEW Dark, Cool Hand, Angelo Parker with Daddy Magic Matt Menard in his corner. In action, next.
The Jericho Appreciation Society, the epitome of sports entertainers.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Daddy Magic Matt Menard, representing the Jericho Appreciation Society from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 193 pounds, Cool Hand, Angelo Parker.
Well, Taz, for the last few weeks, Cool Hand Ange seems like he's had his sights set on the cold-hearted, handsome devil himself, Hook.
Listen, man, it's true. And for me, it's like out of nowhere. And
his opponent, already in the ring, Gus de la Vega.
you know, we heard Hook this past Friday on Rampage. I mean, you were there. Like, you know, he's not really letting it rent space in his head. But look, this man here, you know, Cool Head Edge, he's a very credible, talented veteran. You see that nice shot right there. This guy knows what he's doing. Him and Daddy Magic. These guys are tremendous. Oh, wow. Look at that. Damn.
The elevated DDT and the win.
Wow.
Winner of this match, Cool Hand, Angelo Parker.
Well, that was quick.
That was a Hook-esque win.
You said a Hook-esque win.
Yes.
You might be right about that, dude. Yeah, these guys are, they're sending a message. I guess that's what it seems. You can see in the eyes. He's all business, is Cool Hand Ange, as is Daddy Magic.
Send him. Send Hook. Taz, I know you can hear me. I'm begging you. Send him.
Well, here we go. Some ladies action right now. Excalibur featuring Kiera Hogan. She does battle here with baddies. She's one of the baddies, as we know. Very tough young lady is Kiera.
contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Hotlanta, Kiera Hogan.
Taz, what about Cool Hand Ange calling you out, telling you to send Hook?
Yeah, I didn't expect that. You know, listen, that's above my pay grade, I guess, right? No, I don't send
And her opponent already in the ring, Milo.
Here's the thing, dude. Like, and I know you know this, but like, I don't do that. Like, you know, Hook's his own man. He does what he wants. It's pretty well documented in his short career, Hook. There's no back down in him. I don't know what's gonna happen, but Hook is the FTW champion. He knows that there's a target on you, and you know, we'll see how this thing evolves. But yeah, Cool Hand Ange, he seems like he wants a taste. So we'll see how that goes.
A situation worth keeping our eyes on, but right now, Kiera Hogan, the scissors on the head of Milo. Milo, though, immediately returning back to that side headlock, really trying to grind Kiera down, but you see Kiera engaged in some hand fighting, broke the grip of Milo. Now Milo, though, with the grip on the left arm of Kiera Hogan.
Yeah, I'll tell you the problem right now for this young lady, Milo, I'm just being an analyst here and critiquing her on those headlocks and on that 2-on-1 on the wrist. She's got to watch her footwork and her base. Sometimes if you're too wide or too split, you have nothing under you, and someone like Kiera Hogan will take advantage of it.
Coming up tomorrow night live, 8/7 Central on TBS, is AEW Dynamite as we barrel towards All Out. It'll be the AEW World Trios Championship Tournament Dynamite Final. The United Empire, Will Ospreay and Aussie Open versus the Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. We will hear from the undisputed AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. Jake Hager and Bryan Danielson go one-on-one, and Toni Storm and Hikaru Shida team up to take on Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter. Cover there. All of that and so much more tomorrow night live on TBS.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing Dynamite tomorrow night on TBS for sure in Chi-Town as we rock and roll and head into All Out.
And Kiera, gets reversed by Milo. Milo drove Kiera's face right into Milo's knee.
That's something I never heard anyone say to me in the ring. Come on, boo, what you got? Never heard that one. Like when I was wrestling. So maybe other words would start with a B, not boo.
Oh! Hip attack in the corner by Kiera Hogan and a sliding drop kick.
I like this Kiera Hogan, man. She's got great intensity, Excalibur. She's got a great attitude. She's out of Hotlanta, and she's got a nasty attitude. And this is the end of the match. Got to be.
Yeah, that roundhouse kick is end of the night for Milo.
The winner of this match, Kiera Hogan.
Good job by Kiera right there. Good intensity, good rage. Get it done quick, get out of there. I like it.
And the thing about Kiera Hogan, it seems like since she's joined up with Jade Cargill and the Baddies, that aggression, that intensity has only kicked into an even higher gear. Kiera Hogan victorious tonight on Dark. Coming up next, trios tag team action here on AEW Dark. The Trustbusters, Ari Daivari, Slim J, and Parker Boudreaux in action next.
The following contest is a trios match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Sonny Kiss, the team of Ari Daivari, Slim J, and Parker Boudreaux, the Trustbusters.
Trustbusters here, Sonny Kiss, and Jeeves K. JSK, Jeeves, JSVK. I mean, you know, you get it, Jeeves K. You know what it is.
Jeeves K just completely ignored by Dasha. Dasha, he didn't steal your sunglasses. Ryan Nemeth did. Come on.
That's true. Ryan Nemeth did. Nemeth did. That's true.
But a very, I will say, icy reception here for the Trustbusters at AEW Universal.
Yeah, very interesting group led by that man right there. Daivari's loaded. He's got nothing but money, this guy. Coming to money, he's just loaded. Buys and sells people left and right. He's got a real smug, arrogant attitude, and he gets it done in the ring. Very talented, surrounded by talented athletes.
Their opponents are in the ring, the team of Logan Cruz, Tyshawn Perez, and Hermano.
While trios tag team action to kick us off here tonight. Well, not kick us off. This is the 5th match. What am I saying? Anyway, there also be the AEW World Trios Championship Tournament Rampage Final coming up this Friday night on Rampage as Dark Order will take on the Best Friends in Orange Cassidy. Best Friends in Orange Cassidy, the team that beat the Trustbusters to advance. That'll take place live on TNT this Friday night, 10/9 Central. And immediately following Rampage, it will be the countdown to All Out at 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central on TNT, immediately following Rampage this Friday night. Oh, what a knee to the midsection.
Wow, nice. He's right there. Yeah, Daivari realized he ducked that elbow and then caught that young man with a knee to the gut, and now here comes Slim J.
And now Slim J. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a pinfall attempt, but instead laying down right hands on the head of Perez.
Yeah, he had Perez down, so it's a good time to, lay some shots down. A strong side headlock by J, or Mr. J, or Senor J, or Senor Slim. Look at that shoulder block. Wow, I mean, not a huge guy. That was
And Slim J ran right through him there. Oh, put on the brakes, grabbed onto the rope. Perez, a little overzealous, and T. Harris there by Slim J. And then again, Slim J. Oh, man. Slim J tearing at the tank top.
Wow.
Hey, when you got Trustbusters money, Taz.
You could just rip tank tops up left and right, doing clotheslines like he's Mr. Jeep Swenson.
Not a reference I expected.
Damn.
Logan Cruz. Oh, Logan Cruz calling out Parker Boudreaux.
Big man.
Ooh, I'm not sure chop would have been my first.
He got goozled, yeah. Parker goozled him.
The intensity of Parker Boudreaux.
Yeah, he just throws out now, just bailed the man in, and the other guy's coming in the same way.
Yeah, Perez and Hermano brought into the ring by Parker Boudreaux. Boudreaux now just with his pick. The splash is in the corner.
Better watch behind him before he gets himself schoolboard. He didn't see the man behind him, but it didn't matter.
Yeah, he didn't see Hermano, but I think he actually stepped on Hermano's hand.
Might have. Uh-oh, look at this.
Well, Parker Boudreaux, just a one-man wrecking crew here. He's got Hermano up, and then Slim J. Whoa. The diving reverse DDT. And now, with the assist from Parker Boudreaux, the sliced bread.
Look at Daivari here going to the top.
Yeah, Daivari coming into the top, the splash. The Trustbusters just decimating the competition.
Yeah, these Trustbusters, they get it done. They're aggressive. They're on point with their offense. Look at this big, strong Parker Boudreaux. Look at that. He's got it for sure.
Parker Boudreaux. Yeah.
The winners of this match, the Trustbusters.
The Trustbusters with a statement victory here tonight. You see Sonny Kiss and Jeeves K.
It's a potpourri of athletes, different type of athletes, different type for sure, but they kind of gel together thanks to that man right there, Daivari.
Ari Daivari. In Bust We Trust, he says.
It's a week-long event like no other.
It's been the toughest ticket in pro wrestling to get.
That unites wrestling fans from around the world.
Live from Chicago.
Will you be there for AEW All Out? All week long.
Oh my God!
Witness all the power of Dynamite, all the electricity of Rampage, and all the spectacle of All Out.
We're all out as hell!
All Elite Wrestling presents All Out, all week long, live from the Now Arena.
Okay, here we go. We have a member of the House of Black, Excalibur, Julia Hart is in competition right now. This Julia, I'll tell you, there's something special about her, but she's dangerous and a tad eerie.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, honoring the House of Black, Julia Hart.
Taz, I would say Julia Hart in competition with Angelico for best new theme music this year. Good song. Yeah.
It's cool. I mean, it fits. Yeah, it is. It fits this young lady, Julia Hart, for
And
sure.
her opponent already in the ring, Vicky Dreamboat.
Wow, Vicky Dreamboat. No relation to Ricky Steamboat.
Or Ricky
But
Dreamboat.
anyway, Vicky Dreamboat. Well, I mean, it rhymes. Vicky Dreamboat, Ricky Steamboat. But I digress. Yeah, I don't think Vicky Dreamboat's too impressed.
No,
with
not
the
impressed
music.
with Julia Hart at all. And before this match gets too far underway, I want to remind everybody, All Out coming your way live on pay-per-view this Sunday, September 4th. You can order it right now on Bleacher Report, Fight TV internationally, and through traditional pay-per-view providers. It will be Chris Jericho, Lionheart, Chris Jericho, and the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, one-on-one. The grudge match between Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. Another grudge match, Jungle Boy and Christian Cage. Plus the AEW Interim Women's World Championship title. Four-way match, Toni Storm, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Jamie Hayter, and Hikaru Shida. All of that and so much more coming your way at All Out live this Sunday on pay-per-view.
Well, you don't usually see, Julia Hart get frustrated. She got a little pissed at Vicky there, and then she just kicked her right in the face.
Yeah, the big kick to the face, followed up by the stomp. Vicky Dreamboat taken off her feet, and now Julia, the hammer throw into the ropes, and Julia, the back elbow, and she put her whole body into that to Julia Hart.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. I was about to say that, Excalibur, but she did, and that's what you have to do sometimes. You know, if you see someone does an offensive move and they go down, that means they put their body weight flat into the opponent.
Julia sent Vicky Dreamboat face first into that middle turnbuckle pad. Knife-edge chop in the corner. Also want to remind fans that AEW will be making our return to Cincinnati, Ohio for our debut at the Heritage Bank Center for a special Tuesday night Dynamite on Tuesday, October 18th. And then we'll be returning to Norfolk, Virginia in the Chartway Arena on Wednesday, October 26th. And our debut in Uncasville, Connecticut at the Mohegan Sun Arena on Friday, October 28th for a special live Rampage. Tickets for all three events available right now, AEWTIX.com. And Vicky Dreamboat with a chance here.
Yeah, she hit that leg sweep out of nowhere, and smart by Julia. Get out of the ring and slow down the momentum that was about to build by Vicky. Oh, by the way, I can't wait till we go to the Mohegan Sun, bro. I'm going to drop probably $4 or $5 grand at a clip at the blackjack table, bro. It's going to be great. You should join me.
I will, but, I'll just be watching because, Taz, if I had your money, I'd burn mine.
Fair. Uh-oh.
Vicky Dreamboat sending Julia Hart face first into those steel steps. And now Julia returning to the relative safety of the ring, trying to put some distance between herself and Vicky Dreamboat. But those kicks of Julia, so dangerous. Oh!
Yeah, I think that Julia might be setting up Vicky here for the beginning of the end, possibly.
And now Julia with the arm captured, and she's locking in Heartless, and Vicky Dreamboat taps out immediately.
Winner of this match by submission, Julia Hart.
Impressive right there by Julia Hart.
Yeah, Julia Hart, once she regained the advantage, she quickly put an end to this match. Julia Hart victorious, and right now our colleague Lexi Nair is standing by with cool hand, Angelo Parker, Daddy Magic, Matt Menard.
Earlier tonight on Dark, we saw a huge win from Cool Hand, Angelo Parker.
Let's tell him. While we're here, Lexi, let me ask you a question. How long was that match?
Let me answer that. I had my stopwatch out. 17 seconds. No question about it. On the dot. Wow.
Let me ask you another question while we're at it. You know, we'll flip roles. I'll ask you questions.
That's right. Ask her the question.
On Rampage, when Hook beat Zach Clayton, Lexi, how long was that match?
Forget about it, Lexi. 27 seconds, Hook. Huh? 27 seconds.
So, speaking of Hook, you guys have been talking a lot about him lately.
That's right. We talk a lot about a lot of people. But I'm going to tell you right now, Hook, you've got her attention.
That's right.
You've caught her attention. I can't stand here and say that Hook isn't incredible. Hook's a phenomenon, isn't he? Yeah, send Hook. That's what everybody wants. Everybody wants to send Hook. I want you to send Hook.
Here's what we want to know. Here's what we want to know, Hook. Huh? What is it about you? The world wants to know, man. Are you a tough guy or are you a pretty boy? Because I look at that hair. That is not the hair of a tough guy. I promise you this. How about this? Think about it. Think about it for 1 second. What if Cool Hand Ange? What if Daddy Magic? What if we walked into your locker room? What if we went into your bag and we stole your hair gel? What the hell would you do then, man?
That's a great... Huh? And while we're at it, while we're talking about stealing things from Hook, how about we take
Tell him.
the FTW
How about it?
Championship?
How about it?
What if?
What if? What if?
Back to you guys.
Coming up next here on AEW Dark, Kayla Rossi with the Diamond Sheet, and her corner goes one-on-one with Viperous. Taz, those are some interesting words from Cool Hand Angelo Parker. It looks like not just Hook in his sights, but the FTW
The
Championship.
following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by the Diamond Sheet from Boston, Massachusetts, Kayla Rossi.
Well, here's the thing, yeah, sure. I mean, Cool Hand Ange and Daddy Magic, their sights are not just on Hook, as you said, but the FTW title, but Hook is the FTW title. So if you want the FTW title, you have to beat Hook. So, here's the thing. Okay, as far as, I don't know want to get in the middle of this thing, but just because someone's a pretty boy doesn't mean they're a tough SOB, right?
Her opponent already in the ring, Viperous.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Excalibur. I'm sure you knew guys in your career, and you've seen a lot of guys that, hey, you could be a good-looking dude and still be a BMF, right or wrong? I'm just curious.
Yeah, the two things are not mutually exclusive. And, Kayla Rossi.
Yeah, exactly.
Right up in the face. But, yeah, to your point, Taz, that, Hook, we know his toughness, we know his aggression, and Kayla Rossi, though, showing her aggression, taking Viperous out of the corner.
And I will say, listen, I've sung the praises of Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange, hence why they're in the Jericho Appreciation Society. Jericho knows the talent of these guys. These guys are veterans, they're pros, they're both tough dudes. No doubt, I like them. I personally like them. I just think they need to be careful barking up the tree they're barking up. That's my only professional point on it, and I'm leaving it alone.
Kayla Rossi bringing Viperous back towards the center of the ring with the assistance of that center strand. And now Viperous in trouble here. It's Kayla Rossi again, the scoop. And Viperous escapes off the shoulder, the kick to the back of the leg. And Kayla Rossi, just a big lariat takes down Viperous.
Yeah, good power right there. Rossi has a good base to her body. Her bodybuilding background, obviously in great shape. So she has a lot of strength in her quads, her calves, her hips, so on her core. So when you could drop someone with a clothesline while they're on the run, that's impressive.
Not a tremendous sense of urgency here from Kayla Rossi. A fall-away slam. And then Rossi kips up to her feet. Viperous still down in the center of the ring. Kayla Rossi, the moonsault press, both legs hooked. 2, 3. Wow.
Winner of this match, Kayla Rossi.
Well, she showed good athleticism, and I talked earlier about the strength and power in her lower body. It shows right there in that standing moonsault.
Yeah, Kayla Rossi, a dominant performance, a dominant win here tonight on AEW Dark, and the women's division here in AEW could have another player.
Excalibur, one of your favorite things ever in the world, tag team action. I know you've told me that all the time. Well, we got it. Grillo and Dean Alexander collide with the Varsity Blondes right now. Episode 159er, right here on Dark on the YouTube.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 463 pounds, Brian Pillman Jr. and Griff Garrison, the Varsity Blondes. And their opponents are in the ring, the team of Rosario Grillo and Dean Alexander.
As the Blondes just sort of march to the ring, not like their usual appeal on the top of the ramp. They looking like they're all business here tonight.
And that's good. I mean, maybe they're in bad mood. You know, maybe they're, I don't know, maybe their Uber was late. Or maybe catering stunk for them. I don't know.
Blondes are coming after a loss, and Taz Catering's pretty good. Shrimp today, and my customary cup of tea.
I don't know why you call me a shrimp, but I hear you.
No, it was the lemon shrimp, the zesty lemon shrimp.
Lemon Jones, and now Grillo is caught right here. Got the arm getting worked on by Brian Pillman Jr. And yeah, you're right. The Blondes are coming off a loss. I believe it was a quick loss that we saw recently on television.
Yes, it was, and so this is their chance to rebound, but this is also a chance for Grillo and Alexander to kind of put themselves on the map as a tag team here in AEW. As Pillman rolls through, cartwheels, and then the quick roll, and oh, the kick! Caught Grillo looking. Bypass into the ropes, the trip attempt by Pillman. Back elbow attempt, Grillo grabbed the hand, set Pillman in. Oh, and Pillman, the spear, and now raining down right hands. Griff Garrison comes in, sweeps out Dean Alexander. Mike Posey losing control of this match.
Yeah, it's not a pure rules match, but Mike Posey's referee, and he's trying to get control of Garrison, who's illegally came in, I should say.
Pillman, the clothesline in the corner, and the chop. And fans, in just 8 days' time, we'll be making our Buffalo, New York debut at the Key Bank Center on Wednesday, September 7th for the Fallout from All Out. And then 1 week later, we'll be making our Albany, New York debut at the MVP Arena on Wednesday, September 14th. And then after that, we return to Arthur Ashe Stadium in Queens for AEW Grand Slam on Wednesday, September 21st. Tickets for all 3 New York State live events are available right now at AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com. Garrison.
Big leg drop right there. Yeah, I mean, Garrison and Pillman wrestling with a purpose here.
Oh, wow. Dean Alexander.
Wow, he went flying
hard into that barricade. Swinging a miss by Grillo, and now the Blondes, a drop kick. Garrison covers. 2, 3.
The winners of this match, the Varsity Blondes.
Well, Taz, the Blondes getting back in action, back on the winning side of the scoreboard here tonight with this victory on Dark.
Well, sometimes you got to compete with a chip on your shoulder, and we just saw the Blondes do that. You can see it in their eyes. They're a little pissed off, and I think that's a good thing for the Varsity Blondes.
Very interesting matchup coming up next here on AEW Dark. Dante Martin goes one-on-one with AR Fox next.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 205 pounds, Dante Martin.
Dante Martin, one of the best high flyers in maybe not just AEW, but in the world today. Perhaps the best, about to go one-on-one with one of the longtime high-flying legends of the independent wrestling scene in AR Fox. This is a match, should be a pretty exciting fair. Back down to Dasha.
And his opponent, already in the ring, AR Fox.
Fans, before this match gets too far underway, want to remind everybody, coming up tomorrow night live, 8/7 Central, on TBS. It's AEW Dynamite. As we close in on All Out, we will have the Dynamite final in the AEW World Trios Championship Tournament. The United Empires, Will Ospreay and Aussie Open, will take on the Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. We will hear from the undisputed AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, and Jake Hager go one-on-one. And ahead of the four-way match at All Out, Toni Storm and Hikaru Shida team up to take on Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Jamie Hayter. All of that and so much more live tomorrow night on Dynamite.
Dante Martin, that's showing that athleticism.
But AR Fox showing
getting
his.
Off that apron, getting out of the way, yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Kick to the midsection. Fox, came around. Dante avoided it. And now Fox rolls in. Oh, nice ankle pick there, but up kick by Dante and Fox. And Dante, a standoff here.
Yeah, both athletes have a similar style, as you pointed out earlier. Dante, obviously, the younger athlete. And AR Fox been around the block for sure. And just ate a big drop kick. Fox did land it hard.
Yeah, picture perfect accuracy there on the drop kick by Dante Martin, who's got Fox backed up in the corner. Series of rights from Dante. Has Fox reeling? No, Fox turns things around on Dante. And now AR Fox, the hammer throw across the ring. No, reversed, but AR Fox elevates up and over, rolls through Dante. Nobody home for Dante Martin in the corner. AR Fox, trips out the legs of Dante Martin. Very
got something in mind here.
Trip as he rolls through into the front chancery, brings Dante up the corkscrew brainbuster. AR Fox, Dante kicks out.
Well, if I'm AR Fox, I know he's a veteran. I would definitely not soak in the audience right now. Just my professional opinion. I'd get on Dante because AR Fox just showed awesome offense and has Dante Martin in trouble, man. He knows better than that. Got to stay on the guy. Just how I see it.
Yeah, I mean, AR Fox maybe getting a little lost in the moment, perhaps, and allowed Dante to float behind. And now Dante needed a midsection. Dante Martin, vertical suplex of his own, brings down AR Fox. And for fans in Philadelphia, our final event of the year takes place on Wednesday, September 28th at the Liacouras Center on the campus of Temple University. You could be there for the fallout from AEW Grand Slam. Tickets available right now, AEWTIX.com.
Dante's trying to string some moves together here, but look at that. AR Fox get out of the way. Oh, speaking of get out of the way, Dante get out of the way.
Dante goes across, hits the Enziguri. AR Fox, you can see staggered, unsteady on his feet. Dante Martin diving, cross body, far leg, hooked. No, AR Fox able to kick out.
Got amazing height, did Dante, but Fox, nice kick out there by him.
Dante, now is Dante wasting a little bit too much time letting a veteran like Fox recover?
Yeah, I think you're exactly right.
Dante
taking way amount of time. He's trying to, I think he's looking for maybe a half and half suplex or something.
Yeah, but instead Fox, the back elbows, but Dante gets the boot up, caught Fox charging in, and now AR Fox, oh, look at that, the springboard Spanish fly, and Fox immediately to the top rope, 450 splash. This is gonna be an upset. No!
Very impressive right there by AR Fox, but not able to get the win. But, man, that was really amazing stuff.
Yeah, fantastic agility by AR Fox, but he needs to keep the pressure on. As you said, Taz, he can't afford to get caught up in the moment, especially with a competitor like Dante Martin. Dante scoots through the legs. Fox gets backed off by the upkick. Dante out to the apron. The right hand from Dante. And now Dante Martin looking for the nose dive. He hits it. 1, 2, 3.
Winner of this match, Dante Martin.
That was an exciting match and a good victory right there for Dante Martin, but a good showing by AR Fox.
Yep. Fox showing why he's so highly regarded as a veteran on the independent scene, but Dante Martin, he's got that nosedive, and once he hits it, It's a foregone conclusion. Dante's going to score the win, just like he did tonight on Dark.
Here we go. We got one-on-one action in the male division, featuring Brock Anderson. In this corner, the great enforcer himself, the dad of Brock, on Anderson. So here we go. Young Brock. Some competition. One-on-one Solo City right here. This is not Solo City, it's Orlando, but you get the point.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by the enforcer, Arn Anderson, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 220 pounds, Brock Anderson.
Brock Anderson set to compete here tonight on AEW Dark. And Brock, of course, as always, with his father, the enforcer, Arn Anderson, in his corner. We'll talk a little bit more about Rampage in a moment.
And his opponent, already in the ring, Tyson Maddox.
Tyson Maddox and Brock Anderson are going to go one-on-one. But Taz, in the main event of Rampage this past Friday night, Dustin Rhodes was challenging Claudio Castagnoli for that Ring of Honor World Championship. And Dustin, after an inadvertent low blow, he was slow to capitalize, and Arn Anderson was infuriated. He felt like Dustin's sportsmanship was getting in the way of winning a World Championship.
Yeah, no, we definitely saw that, and you could definitely on Rampage the way Arn was reacting for sure. I definitely noticed that. So we'll see if anything comes of it. Maybe he just was upset in the moment, as a coach would be. But right now we're seeing Brock Anderson really work on the limbs here. It's kind of like stomps, kind of reminds me of shades of one of the foes that his dad Anderson dealt with. Ronnie Garvin.
Yep, rugged Ronnie Garvin, exactly what I was thinking.
Do the Garvin stomp, yeah.
And we, AEW fans, will be making our debut in Toronto, Ontario, Canada at the Coca-Cola Coliseum with two big live events. First on Wednesday, October 12th for AEW Dynamite, and then one night later, Thursday, October 13th, AEW Rampage. Tickets are available right now, AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.ca. As Tyson Maddox.
Tell you this, we walking that Coca-Cola Coliseum, I'm walking in with a big Pepsi. Oh, here we go, Maddox in control.
Tyson Maddox, little Fargo strut there. But Brock.
Oh, he's got spine busted for that Fargo strut.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Winner of this match, Brock Anderson.
Brock Anderson scoring the win. And be interesting to see what the situation is with the Anderson family. Dustin Rhodes after this past Friday night.
It's a week-long event like no other.
It's been the toughest ticket in pro wrestling to get.
That unites wrestling fans from around the world.
Live from Chicago.
Will you be there for AEW All Out? All week long.
Oh my God!
Witness all the power of Dynamite, all the electricity of Rampage, and all the spectacle of All Out.
We're all out as hell!
All Elite Wrestling presents All Out, all week long, live from the Now Arena.
Tag team action coming up next here on AEW Dark. The Workhorsemen, JD Drake and Anthony Henry in action.
You notice how I don't take shots at you. We're broadcast colleagues. You make an error like that, all I do is send an email to Tony Khan, that's all.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of Anthony Henry and JD Drake, the Workhorsemen.
You know I wouldn't do that. I was joking. You know I'm joking. I would text.
I was going to ask our hardworking
Yeah.
production team if perhaps maybe they could do something to clean that up in post. But since you acknowledged it and now have made a big stink about it, that means that it's got to stay in there. It's got to stay in there.
I made a huge stink about it. Massive stink about it. Oh my God, it's like I've never made a mistake with my tongue out here.
Their opponents already in the ring, the team of Oliver Sawyer and Manny Lowe.
Manny Lowe, whoa, ho!
All right. Yep.
Sorry, it's me inside voice.
No, you're excited, man. Very excitable.
Very excitable. There we go.
Manny Lowe, Anthony Henry, starting things off for their respective sides.
Hot shots.
That's Silva to the midsection, man. That is so dangerous. You don't see it coming, just completely knocks the wind out of you.
Yeah, it definitely takes it right out of you. And then you got big JD Drake, springboard in your face, and then Anthony Henry comes flying off. Good stuff with the kick.
JD Drake, the blue-collar badass. Now, right elbow to Manny Low. Manny in serious trouble here in this match, barely a minute old.
Yeah, Manny got chopped right there. That'll definitely bring a lot of blood to the area of your areola and blow it up. And if they're both blown up, it's okay. One, it's embarrassing. It's a funky look, bro. Let's be honest.
Drake with the body slam, followed up by the headbutt.
Shades of Makito.
Yep.
No one's ever said Makita's name and JD's name in the same sentence.
Well,
ever.
JD Drake, of course, inspired by the cutest of the world, Maki Ito. But now Anthony Henry. The kick across the spine of Manny Low.
Yeah, really beating up on Manny Low. And I tell you what, right now, Manny's showing his toughness. He's taking a beating for sure.
Yeah, he certainly is. And coming up this Friday night, a special live edition of AEW Rampage, 10/9 Central on TNT. It'll be the Rampage final of the AEW World Trios Championship Tournament. The Dark Order versus Best Friends and Orange Cassidy. And immediately following Rampage this Friday night, the countdown to All Out at 11/10 Central on TNT. You don't want to miss it. As Oliver Sawyer in the ring and turning things around on the Workhorseman. But no, JD Drake put the brakes on an overhead throw by Drake. Running knees in the corner, followed up by the cannonball senton.
Yeah, now Anthony Henry to the top. Very athletic guy. Let's see what he does here.
Henry, the diving foot stomps, and now Henry, the kick on Manny Low. JD Drake, moonsault press. 1, 2, 3.
The winners of this match, the Workhorsemen.
Well, Anthony Henry and JD Drake, an impressive victory. And Taz, let's take a look back at how it all ended.
Yeah, it definitely was impressive by these two men here. As we roll into the replay right now, you see right there, just knees to the face, and then here comes the massive JD Drake. Double stop Jones to the gut, it's all over. Well, that's gonna make it really all over. Moonsault by a 300-pound man.
How about that win for the Workhorsemen? Some great tandem offense. JD Drake, Anthony Henry together, but we have seen you with the wingman, JD. What's this all about? Where are we going with this?
Listen. I love my wingmen. Peter, Cesar, Ryan. They've all been really good to me, but I had to kind of take a moment for some self-reflection, for some realization. Shut up. So, for just a moment, it finally clicked, and I called my brother, quite possibly one of the best professional wrestlers on the planet. And now, what you're looking at are two men that are possessed and obsessed with success. Failure is not an option.
Yes, failure is not an option anymore, Drake. You know why? Because, I came along because I was sick and tired of seeing what you were doing, all right? Because I don't mind the wingman. Go have fun, but I know the real JD Drake. What you just saw, that's the real JD Drake, all right? So going forward, you know what we got to do?
Absolutely, I really do.
We're gonna punch in.
We're gonna knock out. We're the Workhorsemen.
The Workhorsemen with a win on Dark.
Well, Workhorsemen, JD Drake and Anthony Henry, an impressive victory, and it looks like they will be flying without the wingman in the future.
Here we go, ladies action. Excalibur, Renee Michelle, one-on-one against Layla Gray. That's right now on Dark. Should be a good matchup between these two female athletes. Sounds like your old ring music, bro.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Queens, New York, Layla Gray.
Well, I would say it's a remixed Jones version of my old ring music. But yeah, it's very close, Tad. Very close.
It's a combination of like Rihanna meets Madonna meets, you know, maybe a Pat Benatar.
Yep, that's exactly what I was going for.
Her opponent already in the ring, Renee Michelle.
Well, Renee Michelle set to go one-on-one with Layla Gray of the Baddies, but it seems like Jade Cargill still not completely convinced of Layla Gray. But collar and elbow tie up here, center.
There's an interesting lockup. Yeah, we were talking about this off air, how we see people lock up. Very interesting right there with that lockup, Excalibur, to the point you made off air. Strong lockup by the ladies, though.
But Renee Michelle grabbing the wrist of Layla Gray and wrenching the arm.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of conversations off air. People don't realize we break down more wrestling off air than on. That's just what we do. We don't want people to hear us. Yes.
Layla, the kick to the back of the leg and a drop kick there. Renee Michelle.
But Layla, yeah, Renee's in trouble, Excalibur, and Layla Gray's coming in fast right there with that hip attack. But you mentioned about Jade. She's still not sure about Layla Gray, and I kind of agree with Jade. I'm not sure either if Layla's all in type thing. You know, what as far as where Jade stands with the Baddies and all that stuff.
Well, and then you got Stokely Hathaway in the mix as well. You know, there's a lot of circumstances going on with in the hashtag Jade brand. Now Layla Gray snaps suplex, floats over into a pinning predicament. 1, 2, no. Renee Michelle, powerful kick out.
Yeah, with the bridge right there, the kick out was good, and Layla Gray's not impressed with the kick out, but so she's attacking the upper back right there with those forearm shots.
And coming up tomorrow night live, 8/7 Central on TBS, it's AEW Dynamite. We'll have the Dynamite Finals, the AEW World Trios Championship Tournament. United Empires, Will Ospreay and Aussie Open will take on the Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. We'll also hear from the undisputed AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson and Jake Hager go one-on-one, and Toni Storm and Hikaru Shida team up ahead of the AEW Interim Women's World Championship 4-way at All Out to take on Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter. What a drop kick there by Renee Michelle.
Yeah, definitely strong drop kick. And Layla Gray landed really hard on the back of her head and then just ate a kick.
The back heel kick, too. No. Layla Gray able to kick out Renee Michelle. Instead of having a concerned look on your face, you just need to keep the pressure on your opponent, Taz. Oh, jobber.
Just got to stay on the opponent. You're exactly right. There's nothing else that has to happen. Person kicks out or gets out of submission, just keep going. It's so difficult for so many athletes to realize that because they get hung up in the moment.
A knee strike.
So that was a good knee. Yeah.
And Layla Gray launches off the top rope, the spinning DDT. And Renee Michelle up to her feet. She's very unsteady. She throws a wild lariat attempt. Layla comes around. Drives Renee Michelle down face first. Layla Gray covers. 2, 3.
Winner of this match, Layla Gray.
Well, a victory here tonight for Layla Gray. Perhaps strengthening her case that she should be a trusted part of the Baddies. And, we know Stokely Hathaway believes in Layla. Jade Cargill may have her thoughts, but nonetheless, Layla Gray victorious here tonight. It's main event time here on AEW Dark. El Toro Blanco, Roosh, goes one-on-one with Blake Christian. That's coming up right now.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Jackson, Tennessee, weighing 180 pounds, all Hart, Blake Christian.
Blake Christian, an impressive young high flyer. We've seen him compete here before on AEW Dark, but This is going to be a test for Blake Christian, unlike just anything he's faced yet thus far in AEW. El Toro Blanco Rush of La Facción Ingobernable.
And his opponent, accompanied by Jose El Asistente, representing La Facción Ingobernable from Tallahassee, Mexico, weighing 225 pounds, El Toro Blanco, Rush.
As we have seen Rush over the last few months since his arrival here in AEW, an intense and a very, very physical competitor.
Oh, yeah, no, he is, and the alliance he has with Andrade, both these guys are tremendous, you know, in the ring, meaning Andrade and this athlete here, Rush. So I like Rush. I think he's really special athlete, real fun to watch work. He's got experience under his belt. You know, he's definitely brings the wood in the ring for sure. You know, he's physical, which is good.
Rush, one of the biggest stars of his generation in Mexico, now in the United States, a part of AEW and bringing La Facción Ingobernable to AEW. That is only going to spell trouble for the competition, but nonetheless, the bell rings and our main event is underway here tonight on Dark.
Well, our audience here in the studio here are very, it seems like they're behind. Well, no, they were behind Rush, but now they seem like they like Blake here too. He's all Hart.
Yeah, maybe a little 50-50.
Blake's there. He's got the all Hart thing, but you never know. I mean, Rush might rip his heart out, and we'll see how big the heart actually is.
Before this match gets too far underway, coming up this Sunday night, All Out, live on pay-per-view, Bleacher Report, and Fight TV internationally. It'll be Lionheart, Chris Jericho versus the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, the TBS Championship match. Jade Cargill looks to defend against Athena. Absolute Ricky Starks goes one-on-one with Powerhouse Hobbs. The AEW World Tag Team Championship match. Swerve and Our Glory look to defend against the Acclaim. The grudge match with Jungle Boy and Christian Cage. The AEW Interim Women's World Championship four-way match. Toni Storm versus Britt Baker. DMD versus Jamie Hayter and Hikaru Shida. All of that and so much more coming your way live this Sunday on pay-per-view at All Out. Oh, Blake Christian.
Yeah, he was flying through the air.
Yeah, get intimately acquainted with the barricades here at AEW Universal.
Snapmare on the outside. Got to watch the count out. Got to be careful, Rush.
And Rush with that camera cable. Jose, the assistant, trying to avoid the disqualification for Rush because Aubrey Edwards was right there.
Strong chop right there. And you see Blake is down.
We've seen the physicality of Rush. Notably in the match with Jon Moxley a few weeks ago. Not many guys can brawl with Jon Moxley for as long as Rush did.
That was definitely impressive brawl, and that was a strong forearm shot by Rush. Yeah, no, we saw Moxley and this man Rush go toe-to-toe. It was definitely intense and physical.
Christian brought up in the corner by Rush. Rush. Knife edge chop. That one just ringing through the studio here in Orlando.
Yeah, it was hard as heck. I think he's going to set him up for another.
And another one was sent in hard down the middle. You can see the redness developing on the chest of Blake Christian. Rush sweeps out the leg. Could be the bull's horns here. Nope, puts on the brakes and a kick to the face by Rush.
I like it.
Blake Christian checking to make sure he's got all his teeth intact.
Yeah, right now this has been all Rush. He's in complete control over Christian.
And you know, this is a tough thing for Blake Christian to be behind this far. You know, he can't match the physicality of Rush. He can't go strike for strike with him. So Christian has to rely on his high flying and his speed, which he did a little bit right there to escape out of the corner.
Trying to follow up, and he did. Oh, he did. He tripped him up.
And then the Tiger Feint kick, that one between the second and third rope. Blake Christian climbing to the top. Big missile drop kick by Christian.
Yeah, I think that Rush wanted to get out of the way, but Christian was a little too quick, and he definitely caught Rush. Rush had to get out of the ring. That was a hard shot.
Now Blake Christian building up some momentum. Tope suicida, that one once again through the second and third rope. Christian, like he was shot out of a cannon, collides with Rush. And now Blake Christian, once again the tope, dropping Rush to the floor.
Those high-flying moves are definitely helping Blake Christian.
Now Christian once again looking for the third, the Fosbury flop over the top rope. And Blake Christian now in the driver's seat.
Yeah, didn't expect this. Rush is definitely hurting. Can Blake seal a deal, finish this thing off?
Blake Christian, springboard, 450 splash. The cover, 2. No, Rush able to kick out.
That would have been an upset.
Just a reminder, a special live Rampage coming your way this Friday night on TNT, 10/9 Central. The AEW World Trios Championship Tournament Rampage Final, Dark Order versus Best Friends and Orange Cassidy. Plus, immediately following our broadcast, the countdown to All Out. You're not going to want to miss it. Coming up this Friday night as Blake Christian ascends to the top, 450 with the headbutt.
Headbutt was perfect.
And the running elbow strike sends Blake Christian down in the corner. And if Rush hits this, I think it's gonna be over. El Toro Blanco charges in the bull's horns. Rush drags Christian out and scores the win in our main event.
The winner of this match, El Toro Blanco, Rush.
Well, a great victory here tonight for Rush to cap off Dark, and join us tomorrow night live on TBS AEW Dynamite. We will hear from the undisputed champ, Jon Moxley.
Tomorrow on TBS.
I am professional wrestling.
Everyone is ready to explode on the last Dynamite before All Out. Bryan Danielson looks for revenge on Jake Hager, and it's the Trios quarterfinal. United Empire battle it out with the Elite. AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, live tomorrow at 8 on TBS.